All right, so today we're learning the forms of the third person pronoun is, ea, id, which for right now we're going to think of as translating roughly to he, she, it, depending on gender, and that will work most of the time. Um, and so what I want us to do is, as your homework is to study these forms and to learn them, I want to make that easier for you because I know it looks like there's a lot, but I'm quickly going to try and consolidate this so that you realize that actually there aren't that many new endings to learn for this pronoun, and it will be easy. All right, so let's start with that. And first off, the big thing to do is realize that of all these forms, there's actually only two case number pairings that are really going to be a change of pace. And that is the genitive and dative singular. As you can see, I just highlighted them here. And that is in every gender they're the same, which is nice. So there's actually only two new forms we're learning for this. In the dative, it's going to be as, right across the board. Sorry, in the genitive, it's going to be as, right across the board. In the dative, a. Okay? And as a brief aside, when you study these, I recommend you study it as is, id, as, a, am, id. You're going to be memorizing. That's the best way to recite it. But otherwise, the big thing that we're going to realize is that the stem of this pronoun for almost all of them is an E. If we look, we see E's in every case but the nominative singular in the masculine. We see E's for every case in the feminine, and then we see E's for every case in the neuter except for in the nominative, and there by default in the accusative as well, right? We see I's. So generally the stem is E. And then if we know that the stem is E and we look at the endings, as we'll do in this next slide, I've taken off the stem on all the regular forms, and we'll notice we recognize these forms. In the accusative singular, o in the ablative singular, in the nominative plural. Where have we seen all these forms before? Yeah, 2-1-2 adjectives, okay? So they had those same endings, right? Or just 2-1-2 nouns as well, right? Nouns that are either second declension or first declension. We've seen all these endings before. The plural, in fact, is entirely normal. The only thing that makes them look weird, as I've gone back to now, is that you have kind of a one-letter stem, E, and that makes it look a little weird. But if we're actually studying these, it's a great chance to review your 2-1-2 endings. And then the big thing for you is just to remember, all right, E's the stem, and remember those couple of areas, namely the genitive and dative singular, where the form differs, okay? And then remember, if you remember is, id, as you study the word, you remember those are regular nominatives too. All right? So hopefully this helps with your studying. Good luck!